The door knocked. The alien woman I freed years ago arrived in a luxury craft. It was a quiet evening. The wind whispered through the trees, and the sky had just begun dimming to twilight. I sat alone in my cabin at the edge of the forest, a world away from the wars, the fleets, the stars. I'd built this place with my own hands after retiring from service. Just me, my tools, and the memory of things I no longer spoke about, especially her. Then came the knock. Firm, deliberate. I wasn't expecting anyone. I stood, cautiously moved to the door and opened it, and there she was, tall, radiant, wrapped in layers of elegant violet cloth that shimmered faintly. Her skin still bore that gentle celestial glow, and her golden eyes fixed on mine like the years hadn't passed. A luxury craft hovered behind her, silent, sleek, and adorned with royal sigils. I recognized them. She wasn't just important. She was noble. "May I come in?" she asked softly, the same voice I remembered. I blinked, trying to find words. "You remember me?" Her lips curved into a smile. "You saved me from that camp. You risked your life when you had no reason to. Of course I remember you." Years earlier, I had stumbled upon her, chained, bruised, barely conscious, when our unit raided a slaver compound on the edge of Sector 9. She wasn't human, but her eyes held the same fear I'd seen in countless victims. I freed her quietly, carried her to safety, got her to a medical unit. She had tried to speak, but I told her, "You don't owe me anything. Just live." She nodded once before she disappeared into the galaxy. I never expected to see her again. Now, she stepped inside my cabin like she belonged. Her gaze scanned the simple furniture, the fireplace, the walls I'd carved with peace in mind. "I wasn't sure you'd still be here," she said. I gave a short laugh. "I didn't think you'd ever come back." She turned to me. I was forbidden to return, but time has passed. I made sure the rule changed. I stared. "Why?" Her eyes softened. "Because I wanted to see the man who gave me freedom. The one who taught me I was more than a prisoner. Who didn't look at me like a possession, but a person." I swallowed hard. That was a long time ago. For me, it was yesterday. She walked over to the window, watching the last sunlight fade behind the mountains. "I became something after that day," she said. "I rose in my house. I learned to lead, to heal, to fight. But I never forgot the moment someone held my hand in the darkness and didn't let go." Her voice trembled slightly. "That someone was you." I felt like the floor had dropped out from under me. "I didn't do anything special," I said quietly. She turned. "To me, you did." A pause. Then she reached into a satchel at her side and produced a small, delicate box. She opened it. Inside was a pendant, silver, shaped like a falling star. "I came to give you this," she said. "It's the highest mark of honor on my world. It's only given once in a lifetime, and I want you to have it." I took the box gently, stunned. "You didn't have to." "I wanted to," she cut in. "And more than that." She stepped closer, her voice lower now. "I came to ask if you would come back with me. Not to serve, not to fight, but to live." My breath caught. "With you?" "Yes." Her eyes were searching mine now. "As an honored guest, as a friend, as something more, if your heart still has room." I stared at her, at the woman who had once been a cage victim, now standing proud, strong, royal, and yet still carrying the warmth I saw in her eyes that day. "Why me?" I asked. She smiled, the kind of smile that reaches deep and never lets go. "Because when I had nothing, you gave me everything." That night we sat beside the fire. She told me about her travels, her court, her victories. I told her about my quiet life, the garden I kept, the poems I wrote in secret, There was no need for loud promises, no grand speeches, just two people remembering something sacred. And when she stood to leave, she asked one last question. Will you come with me? I looked around at the cabin, at the stars above, then back to her, and I said the only thing that felt right. I will, because the alien woman I once freed had returned not just with gratitude, but with the kind of love that waits across galaxies.